Yeah. Okay. Okay. Think it's about time for me to go in. Like I dive deep. Like I'm last week night with the flow here. Johnny boy, my peeps. I'm an infotainment state. My brain ain't contained. Keeps spilling out. I'm belligerent insane. My drink don't stay in place. I'm just two girls, one company. Keep it hipster like succulents. My main be a succubus. Swear I'm better than younger me, but I'm still just a...
What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you again, as always. As you know from the last video that I shared with you, Jazmine and I got a chance to get down to Greece, and we were able to have a nice stop in Athens. And we had a really great time in Athens, as you may have saw from our last video. But at the end of that video, I told you that we were headed to an island. And that island was Santorini. Santorini was quite an experience for Jazmine and I. We really enjoyed a lot of the sights and sounds you can imagine. Kareem, Janika, and Armand also got a chance to enjoy it with us.
Oh, if it was. I was like, what?
Which one's the pepper?
He said this is pepper, not he didn't say it was olive.
I'm sorry,
like
Armand.
it was last time.
One thing you'll note about Santorini is that this is one of the most unique islands in Greece. It had a volcanic eruption, so it gives the island a very unique geography and also just unique perspective and views. And we'll talk about the views in a moment. The island, of course, is not just a town, it's several different towns. Some of the main ones you may have heard of are places like Ia, Fira. We stayed in a village called Fira Stefani though, and it's right beside Fira. And there in Fira, that's where most of the main action takes place, where you see most of the people at. But one of the things that you'll notice as soon as you get there, and it takes your breath away, are the views.
Look at that view. Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention, in addition to the views though, was the food. So in Athens, we got a very unique perspective when it comes to food. There was a lot of gyros there. I got a lot of those, which was very enjoyable. But I got a chance to check out a few other things while we were there in Santorini. One of those things was moussakos. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. There was this other lamb dish, I forgot the name of it, but had a chance to enjoy that. And Jazmine kept eating fish, of course. One thing we got a chance to do while we were there in Santorini was we got a chance to sample some wines. We went to a winery, both Jazmine and myself. The place was called Anhydros.
Don't take it, take it, just don't leave and live my life. Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus.
The wines had a smoky flavor, different ones there. Partly because, I mean, we're talking about an island that was built around a volcano. So there's that ashy or smoky kind of flavor that you would get with the wines. Some of the most unique wines I've ever tasted. And the facility itself was really, really nice too.
Can't let you have fun. What you doing, a video?
Yeah. When it comes to Santorini though, you'll really like the sunsets. The sunsets take your breath away. You just have to be there. You just have to go because they're so unique. They're different than the sunsets you may see here. Maybe you go to the west coast of the United States, you see that, or maybe you go to the west coast of Florida, you can see sunsets there. But there's something about the way the atmosphere and the volcanic, kind of perspective that it has there. It does something into the sky that makes the sunsets in Santorini just breathtaking. So one thing that you'll note, in addition to the views that you get from the actual island of Santorini, you also get some other views of Santorini itself from the volcano. Armand and I got a chance to climb up the volcano, hike up, and we got some very beautiful shots and views of the volcano and also the island of Santorini, being able to see all the different towns and everything. And that was really good. We got there by boat, so we also got a chance to see much of the island by boat, and that was really nice.
We are going to see to visit on the top, only on the top, the active crater of Santorini. Before that, I repeat, you must remember two useful things all the time. The name of our boat. The name of our boat is Santorini. The time of our departure from the first island, it will be 5:15. 5. 1, 5. Do you understand me? Yes. Do you understand me? Yes. All of you.
This isn't a very long video. because we talked a lot about Greece in the Athens video, but I want to highlight some things for you from a perspective of Santorini and visiting there. A couple of things. First is prices. Greece is a relatively affordable vacation, but Santorini jumps those prices up significantly. So you may be used to paying a pretty cheap meal in Athens. You maybe spend $10 on a really good meal, but in Santorini you might double that. You might double that price. So it costs a little bit more. That even includes our hotel and accommodations. We got a chance to stay at this hotel called the Millhouse Estates, or Elegant Suites, I should say, not Estates. And that was nice, but we knew that the price we were paying for it was really for the views that we were enjoying.
Yeah. Crazy. Man, this ain't gonna be good for my knees.
Another thing I wanted to point out were the hills. The hills were really difficult to deal with at times, and it really inhibited our ability to go a lot of places because it was just a little bit overwhelming, the amount of hills, and I'm not used to walking up hills. I'm used to walking, but not up giant hills to get anywhere, and neither was the rest of the crew. Everybody was a little bit tired of walking up the hills, so that was something negative. That was another negative.
The immersion of Armand G walking these streets tonight. No, man. No, man. You walk too fast. Yes, you are. You walking way too fast. Yes, you are. Okay, all right.
Another thing that you'll notice is, just like in Athens, there were lots, and I mean lots, of cats.
Madam, can you at least give me some space? Because I know that you have fleas, and I need you to just shoo a little bit. Like, just sit there.
Not this way.
What have you thought of Santorini so far?
It's been the best part of the vacation.
Why do you like it so much? What made it?
So much relaxing, and you can sit on your balcony and watch the sunset and read a good book and get food delivered. The best. No walking.
Well, what are we doing now?
Walking.
So, to wrap up this video, I want to say that I loved Greece overall. Absolutely loved Greece. But Santorini, I might not would go back. In fact, I would say I probably wouldn't go back. That's a rare thing for me to say, because most of the places that we go to, I tend to want to go back. I like going back to Berlin. I like going back to London, Paris, Barcelona, not Madrid. But many of the places that Jazmine and I will go to, I like to go back to. But Santorini, I enjoyed myself. But the one thing that Santorini stopped me from doing is the one reason why I don't like it as much, and that is I couldn't explore it the way I wanted to. The hills were just a bit too much. They might be a bit too much for you, but don't let that stop you from going. It's a more leisure type of trip. So it's a once in a lifetime type of trip that I think if you have the opportunity and if it's safe for you to go, you should check it out. But for me, I think I'm done. I think I'll go to Crete next time. But Don't let my words dissuade you. If you want to go, check it out. As always, family, friends, we'll chat later.